Hey guys, let me see if you guys can hear me. Right, there you go. All right, so in this video, I want to actually share with you guys a true personal story of how I finally, went from the guy who basically went like most people, blew two accounts, two $200 deposits, minimum deposits, obviously with two different binary options brokers, and finally turning profitable and actually making a couple of $100 a day through binary options trading. All right, so um, the reason why I made this video is because and by the way, I'm actually making this video as the lead trader for the Binary Lab. All right, which is basically a mentorship group for binary options traders I run. We run like live trading sessions from Mondays to Fridays, typically around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, although we're looking into making 2 shifts or like a rotation, like some in the morning, some in the evening. But anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video is to kind of like to hearten and to encourage and to inspire, and also give insights to some of the people who are, who are actually inside of the group. They're new, and also some people that out there trading binary options. Sometimes you've been losing money and you're wondering how to actually turn profitable. Okay, so I want to share with you what exactly was my path of becoming from a losing trader to a successful trader. And I felt very encouraged to make this video because, like, obviously, like in any program, there's always a majority of people that for which the product works, and for some people that the product just doesn't work. Okay, so there are just about a few individuals that actually inspired me to make this video, because they have not been getting the results that everyone else is. And sometimes it's strange because like everyone else could be winning, but just a few individuals, like maybe like 3 or 4 individuals, are losing, which doesn't quite make sense. But that actually led me to realize in my own experiences that success really is a state of mind. Trading success is a state of mind. When you start to, like for me, when I was losing, I was also expecting to lose. And I remembered how when the timer count down to the last few seconds before the trade expiry, and I was expecting that, okay, why don't you just go against me, and I'm kind of like expecting the trade is going to lose, right? So that eventually was turned into a losing trade. Okay, so I started out my first account with like Global Traders 365. It's a couple of years back. They since renamed themselves, I think. I know they're still around, but I started with them back then. In demo trading, I did great. When I went to live trading, it's like bullshit. And I blew that account within. I remember I funded it up like once, right? So I funded like 250 pounds, and I lost money. I put in an extra 100 pounds, and I lost it again. And then I was like, I went back to Forex, and I did a lot of demo trading also. I asked for demos, different companies, demo trade. And then in recent times, I went on to another single service. Was and then that single service, they actually recommended to go into Boss Capital, which is a great broker, by the way. So I went to that account. I followed the signals, and I realized that, hey, the signals were like shit. They were not performing, and I started trading my own. But when you see the account balance going down, and then you become more and more conscious of if you're going to win or lose a trade, and in the end, it results in a loss, right? So I quickly blew 2 accounts, and I mean, I wasn't like one of those noisy guys. I didn't make a lot of noise when I lost, but basically I was, I was just kind of accepted that, okay, maybe this is not for me. But you know what? Instead I also accepted that. But if some people there are making money, I mean, the people that referred me into that signal service, they weren't trading. They were not actually making money on trading. And the founders of the trading signal service were probably just making money from broker referrals. They didn't even care if people made money or lost, because I noticed that they were constantly cherry picking people's screenshots. When someone posted a screenshot up, they'll go, oh, check this out, this guy made so much money, that person made so much money. But the very following week, when the same people that they took out screenshots from, they're all making money, right? When those people start losing money, no one ever talked about them again, right? Or if not, in fact, they even turn against them and say, hey, you guys are not following instructions, you guys are giving us a bad name. Hey, but wasn't it a week ago that they were talking about these people being excellent examples, right? So what happened was it made me go on a journey. It made me go on a journey to seek out mentors in binary options trading. It's really, really hard to find because in binary options trading, you look out online, it's full of push-button systems from ClickBank or ClickSure, and all of them are telling you they've got this magic bot solution where you can basically get signals via SMS, or basically you just have to log in, and every 60 seconds you get a new signal on a few different currency pairs. And then I've been through a few as well. I tried all the binary signals, and that was bullshit. And then I came across like I finally came across like one good one, right? But it was really expensive, and then also really complicated. But what impressed me about that one, it was really professional. You know, the guy doing it was very easygoing, very laid back, very even sloppy to some extent, but in a very believable way. And you know, his trading system actually worked. I could see it working for a lot of people. And just being in a community of people that were constantly winning, I noticed that I started winning as well. Back then, you know, because I had actually burnt out my live account, and I was not willing to put in cash again. I mean, I'm an internet marketer. I've got a lot of cash online, but I just wasn't willing to burn away cash as an experiment. So I was actually paying a premium for their very expensive trading group, and it was something like $199. You know, for like was it like 2 weeks or a month? I can't remember. But $199 was the price tag, and I was paying $199 to trade on a demo account. All right, because I felt that, you know, if that didn't work, at least I'll lose the $199 $199, but I wouldn't lose whatever money I put in the account as well. So that was my rationale. So I continued to trade, and I noticed that my demo account began to grow and grow. And after a while, I started to see that, hey, my you know, even when the session was off, because they only traded in the US nighttime, so I would actually come on and do my own trading during the Asian session, during the Europe session, using ideas that I got from the training group. And then I realized I started to win. All right, and then not only that, when I started to have the idea of how the price action worked, okay, one thing that I took away from that group after I started becoming profitable on a very regular basis was that one of the assistant trainers did say, okay, if you want to trade well, you need to have a lot of experience. You need to have a lot of success and also a lot of failure. All right. In fact, you need to have a lot of failure before you have a lot of success. And he said that the sooner you get to 5,000 trades in total, right, the sooner you become a good trader. Because when you have 5,000 trades in your experience, you cannot not know what happens with the price movements in the market, because by then you start to understand market behavior, you start to understand price patterns, you start to understand market psychology, you start to understand yourself, your own psychology, you start to understand how to you know, master market psychology of your psychology. And at the end of the day, trading really is a very psychological game. The reason why I'm able to be here making hundreds of dollars a day on binary options trading compared to, you know, losing a $200 account within like 2 days the last time round was because now I'm able to master my psychology and put my psychology over the market. Some of the traders even say, you know, like, how is it that the market is able to go up or down just as you predicted? You know, or just as I predicted in this case. Well, the way that is able to happen is because I've put in the time, I've put in the trial and error, and I understand from experience. I mean, I'm not always correct. I mean, I still do lose. I still do lose some amount of time. You can look at my Facebook page. I post my results once in a while. You see my students posting results once in a while as well. And I still do lose, but more importantly, I win, right? And it's also like walking, because when you walk, you fall down. Learning how to walk, you will fall down. But the thing is that in walking versus trading, a lot of people do not realize that they need to become good at trading, just as they needed to learn how to walk, even after falling down time after time and getting their knees cut, bruised, and sore. All right. Losing in forex trading, binary options trading, any kind of trading is like the same soreness, bruise, cuts that you get on your knees and shins and ankles or toes when you walk and fall, when you ride a bicycle and fall, when you try to roller skate and you fall, when you inline skate and you fall, when you're trying to go on the solo wheel, or I just bought myself online the air wheel, something like the solo wheel. I tried that out and I had a cut on my left shin. It was a nasty cut. It was like 4 millimeters deep, right, and was like 5 centimeters long. It was a pretty bad gash. But we still have to master these small failings to move ahead. All right. So this video, if you came to expect any solid information on trading or strategies, seriously, put the strategies out the window until you can master your head, because it is when you can master your mind that you actually start to become a seriously good and powerful trader. All right, and being able to go through all those experiences in trading, all right, and to be honest with you, when I first started my trading sessions, I used to spend I remember how when I started my Binary Lab trading group, I spent the first few webinars doing a lot of teaching and quite little trading. Like possibly I was doing a lot of theory teaching for like 2 hours and probably took like 1 or 2 trades in the whole 2 hours. But nowadays, the whole time you're just looking for trades, just like, if any of you is familiar with I know some of you people have tried to dabble in the pickup market as well. Basically, maybe if you're watching this, you or someone you know has been a pickup artist, right? It's just like how in the first time when someone walks into a bar, and you're trying to overcome your fear of failure to go up to a stranger to say hi, to buy her a drink, to get a number. But after doing it for some time, it's assumed that when you go into a bar, you involuntarily will walk straight up to, the most attractive person and say, not even say, smile, create some rapport just from a body language point of view, and then, before you know it, whatever. Yeah. So it's the same thing with trading, Back then, I was looking to make excuses not to trade. I was trying to overcome my fears of calling and losing trades during the live sessions. And there have been times as well when I have been basically risking my reputation on every single trade that I take, because there have been times that I won 1, lost 2, and people are breathing down my neck saying that, do you even know what you're doing? That's where the experience comes in, because when experience is there, you can very clear-headedly say that, yes, I know what I'm doing, and I can block out all the distraction, and I can still call the winning trade. 1 loss, like 1 win, 2 losses, maybe another loss, next one, boom. All right. So like the other day, my own account, won a $200 trade, lost a $200 trade, lost a $400 trade. Next one, $1,100 trade, boom, $2,400 in the bag. All right. Net profit from that session was something like 500 or something. That is the that is not, it's not about guts. All right. It's not about being a big baller. Some people can say, hey, baller, but it's about decisiveness, and it's about conviction. It's about knowing exactly what you're going for and making decisions with a predictable outcome. All right, and that happens with repetition. How do you, I mean, I play a lot of tennis. How do you develop a fast serve? How do you develop fast serve? A lot of practice. How do you hit powerful forehand strike? Also through a lot of practice. How do you do Wing Chun combos and fighting? Through a lot of practice until like people can blindfold themselves and they can do all kinds of Wing Chun moves to parry an opponent even when they're blindfolded. All right, the same thing in trading. There comes a point where you don't even need to look at the news or the current events. Just looking at the markets, you know exactly how to react because with the programmed instinct after a lot of repetition. And that's exactly how I finally became profitable in binary options. Even after the first few times, first time blue account, second time blue account, third time making profit after profit after profit. Of course, there were losses. The third account, it was not a smooth sailing journey. What happened was I built it up from 20,000 to 50. I started with 10,000. I took the broker bonus, so it became 20,000. Built out to 50,000, 52,000. Dropped back down to 33,000 because I started getting, what do you call that? Cloudy in my idea. I was suddenly losing focus on what exactly I was taking trades for. And suddenly I regained the focus. I tweaked my ideas because when you start to understand things, you begin to able to change strategies. Okay, if people are wondering how do I come up with strategies for my trading group, because I know the market very well, and then I can confidently tweak and adjust the strategy, add things, remove things, and make it better and better. All right, this video is getting to the point where I think my battery is going to run out. Just a moment, let me plug it in. Let me plug in for some power. Just a moment, real quick. It's running out. Okay. All right, and I know some of you guys obviously want to get in touch and find out how to get into this trading group called the Binary Lab, which I run. Which you guys, I recommend that if you are actually new to binary options trading, you definitely want to get the right kind of guidance to become successful in your trading. All right, is it charging yet? Hope it's charging. All right, so anyway, the link down, point of time. So the link is down below. It's facebook.com/theprofessionalbum. Send me a message on Facebook. Let me know that you've watched this video and you want to get involved with this binary trading group. Obviously, you need to have a binary trading account. So the best way to do, before you do anything, contact me on Facebook first. I'll tell you exactly what you do. Do not go and sign up for some kind of broker thing or whatever, because in fact, if you use one of my links, I can actually get into. I can give you a lot of benefits for that. Like when you start trading, you want to watch. When you come to the sessions, you want to be able to watch first. Do not trade straight away. Come in for 1 or 2 sessions. Watch what's happening to the point that you actually be able to predict what's going to happen and what I'm going to be saying, and then that's the time that and also, let's say when you see scenarios, and if you can like guess or like foretell what I'm going to be, what kind of trade I'll be calling, and then you're ready to trade. All right, so give yourself 1 or 2 sessions, just stay by silence and watch. And then the third session, maybe if you feel like you want to get your fingers dirty, you can start trading really small, like $5 trades, $10 trades, and then basically get yourself the hang of it. And once you get more confident, start going in bigger and bigger. But you want to spend a lot of time doing that, all right? And then initially for the first 1 month, okay, you have one simple task. That task is to finish the month with the same account balance or more, okay? If you cannot be in profit, at least maintain. So you'll be dipping a few times, you'll be going up a few times, dipping back down. It's like in tennis, you know, we play tennis, it's like the never-ending deuce. It's like advantage server, and advantage receiver, advantage and deuce. You know, it's like advantage server, deuce, advantage receiver, deuce, and back and forth a few times, right? Eventually, when you can maintain the account, it's just a mental switch that you can actually go from maintaining account balance to maintaining a positive growth. All right, so that is what I have to share with you in this video today, and I'm looking forward to connect with you on Facebook. Do not just send me a friend request because I get so many friend requests. Accompany your friend request also with a message so that I know exactly you know, what is it you're contacting me for, and I can actually filter out people who just want to decorate their list for those who are actually serious in binary options trading. All right, so I hope to hear from you soon. I hope to have you in our trading group. We trade Mondays to Fridays from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most of the time, some days a little earlier, like 8 something, sometimes a little later, like about 10. Basically, at all the sessions, I announce when the next session is going to be, and also announce what kind of strategies we're going to be deploying for that day. Most of the time, I deploy like 30-minute strategies, which are like very beginner-friendly. It's not too emotionally upsetting. At the same time, the certainty is very high, so you can actually afford to have less trades, but more investments per trade. In other words, like higher stakes and higher profits per trade, versus, you know, smaller trades with, you know, low investment per trade. Okay, so that's all, and I'll see you online. All right, good training. Goodbye. Click subscribe if you like my videos. Click the like button and leave a comment if this has helped you in any way. If you see this on social media, for example, if you see this on Tumblr or on YouTube, feel free to share this video with your friends or tag them just beneath the video so that they can also benefit from this video just like you did. All right, bye.